Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great defending, strong and determined. That pass has been well intercepted. Out towards the flank. And it's Pirlo. And here's Nedved. Lahm gets into some space. Climbs up big! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time.
It's Luis Suarez! Nedved. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Here's Vieira. And here's Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Messi. There's the hit! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. And it's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, super find. Oh, nice touch. Saliba makes the interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the keeper's got it again. Araujo. Lahm. Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Oh, that's a nice ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And he's been shifted off it. Played out to the left flank. Lam. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Araujo deals with that comfortably.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pirlo.
냥냥냥냥냥냥냥냥.
It's Nedved. Mbappe. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Hullet. And here's Messi. Messi, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has a look up and drives it forward. Yamal. And it's Lam. Nice physical challenge. Mateus. And here's Suarez. And he's had a hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's the shot! He has done it! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of
오
problems
잘생긴
for that
양이님
defence.
오늘은 더 멋있어 보입니다.
왜죠?
And that has
왜
added
더
a
멋있어
whole new
보일까요?
complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual
나이가
talent on
들수록
show.
하루하루
it could go
나이가
either way.
들수록 더 중후한 멋이 느껴지는 건가?
Nedved. Messi. Real chance!
기분 탓인가 봅니다.
아, 무섭다.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi could move up a gear here. Now it's Hullet. Suarez in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
That's a nicely measured pass.
모들치 뽑으시나요?
That's good vision.
아니요.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hullet. Mateus. Just about up to the hour now.
아이고.
Pirlo. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well spotted. Cantona! He's missed, but not by that far. And here's Cantona. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played back in.
아이, 되겠나.
Keeper's ball. Hullet. Chance!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
뽑기 당분간 웬만해서 안 하려고요.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, le numéro 15, le numéro 18, le numéro 13,
스쿼드가 충분한 것 같아가지고.
le numéro 6,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
le numéro
Well, this is
19,
what we've been waiting for.
Fernando Torres,
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than
아, 오늘
defend.
제발
But
렉
now
좀
they're going to need to
없었으면
dig in at the
좋겠다.
back
le
a bit.
numéro 8, le numéro 5. Changement.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Lam. De Jong.
잘못 들었습니다.
Has crossed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a Q form
아,
in the
뽑기
box.
이제 당분간 아마 안 하려고요.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
아하.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up
스쿼드가
kicking
충분해요.
themselves after that.
충분해.
That could well have been it.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Bale. Yeah. And here's Mbappe. It's Bale! Pull it. Roberto Baggio. Pull it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain can't breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
아, 미쳐버리겠다.
And it's Lam. Lovely bit of skill. Lam stood his ground strongly. Deftly done. That looks a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of
아이고,
discipline.
참.
Oh, can he get onto this?
위험했어.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I think we're just about done here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Schneider. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Roberto Baggio. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
아, 눈이 왜 이렇게 가렵지? 아씨. 핏줄 터져가지고 손에 안 대려고 하는데 가렵냐. 아. 어우 씨 가려워. 어허. 눈 좀 또 빨개진 거 아니지 이거?
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game
진짜
matters.
이런 거 진짜 짜증난다.
Overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Kaká. Veron. And it's Messi. Mateus. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. David Villa. Header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Veron. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And played right into his path.
Nice interception. 이 새끼가 잘 안 되네.
Schmeichel gets it clear. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Still goalless at the moment.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
No, that was never going to make it. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Hullet is standing over this one. Hullet! Oh, crossbar! Yeah, gets it away. Gently done. Well read, nice interception. And that's gone loose. Luis Suarez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild
뭔
frustration.
소리인가요?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a
누가 코 푸는
counter-attack.
소리였는데.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be ready to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
기관총 소리 나는데요?
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, this looks... Bullet! That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
What?
Some really good ball movement. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, glorious! That
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
제발.
And it's Luis Suarez. Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. David Villa, chance here to counter.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Maldini gets it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Veron. And here's Messi. Lam gets into some space. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's picked out the run.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries a shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, can he get onto this?
와, 또 이런다.
Messi.
와, 또 앞에 있었는데.
Vieira calmly anticipates. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are.
앞에 있었는데 뭐 하는 거야?
Respective dressing room, and while there was a
분명히
genuine
앞에서
flow about the game,
있을
most
때 패스
importantly, there has
줬잖아.
been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for
또
grabs.
시작이네.
And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a nicely measured pass.
와,
And he's quick to get it clear again. Vieira. David Villa. David Villa going face-to-face with his great rival.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
뒤로 새냐고.
Messi. Now it's Hullet. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception.
가다 마냐고.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance, corner.
아직 애매하다.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's hoisted clear. Yeah. And now a
와,
chance to counter.
비하는 건데 정확도가 저게 안 되는구나.
Hullet, expertly cut out, really nicely done. David Villa being hunted in tacks.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
아이고.
That is pretty much the end of that. Rummenigge. Oh, the ball's come loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Substituição em campo.
Corner number 2 then.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 17. Substituição em andamento.
And the keeper beats it away. He's had it!
참나.
And with that goal comes comfort.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And it didn't take
아, 도타 안 나간다.
just sitting on the bench
아,
and
왜 이렇게
waiting
씹히지?
moments ago,
미치겠네.
already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
블리트 본다. 아,
So that's 2 now without reply. You can. There's the shot! He scores! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Nice control. And he's had it nicked away. Tomiyasu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Baggio will not want to lose
Wow,
out here, not
that's
against
fine,
this
yeah.
opponent. 75 minutes played. And it's
화이팅.
Bale.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Neatly clipped into space.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
아,
Nedved. Post shapes to shoot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
자세 봐라,
Now
진짜
it's
예쁘잖아.
Bale.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale stood his ground strongly. Nedved.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
설마 못 잡네. 와,
Lam.
개새끼.
Headed upfield. Pirlo. Lam. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good looking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, what a ball!
아,
He can get that clear.
Teremos
And he's quick to
3
snatch it
minutos
back.
de acréscimo.
Roberto Baggio. Lovely bit of skill.
에이씨.
And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
아, 굴리트 정면에서 그냥 찰걸. 밑으로 뺐을 줄 알았네, 막판에. 정면으로 우릴걸. 더 터치고 우리던 그냥 우릴걸. 그냥 우릴걸. 잘 안 풀려요. 아, 이게 자꾸 어제부터 패스가 좀 붙었다 나가는
게임이 잘 안
듯한
풀리는 것 같습니다.
느낌이 들면서 잘 안 되네요.
게임이 잘 안 풀릴 땐 플레이 메이커가
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Now it's Messi. And here's Neymar.
아, 이런 걸로 하더라고.
And here's Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a little off target. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than
이럴
perhaps we
때일수록 침착하게 해야
anticipated.
돼. 빨빨빨빨빨빨빨빨. 그러면 안 되고
That's what
침착.
you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
패스 기가 막히게 잘하는 모드리치가
In
필요해
with the
보입니다.
challenge,
페드리치.
and it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, what has happened? Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi goes short. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Suarez. Neymar could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
아, 굴리트 준 건데.
Oh, that's wonderful
Yeah.
alertness. Maldini gets it clear. So just the one early goal to report so far. And Mateus! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence.
장난하나? 와, 잡았다 준다.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Messi is firing after that one.
아이고.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's through here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's gone backward here. Mateus. And here's Hullet. Hullet. And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. No way through, so back it comes.
한나절이다, 한나절.
Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the flag has stayed down. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he get it through? Rummenigge is flagged offside. And he's picked out the run. And that's a good ball. Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Chance here to counter.
와,
That's been intercepted.
흔들린다.
Forwards
There
with
will be
intent.
1 minute added time.
Messi. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter.
무거워요. 방금도 상대방 분 더 터치는 거 봐봐.
게임이 너무 무겁네요.
That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's
와,
1-0
패스 못
at the
줘요.
break.
문제다.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mateus. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, shooting chance!
이게 뭐야?
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end
이렇다니까.
product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space
아,
that are being
물량촌님 어서 오세요.
exploited.
안녕하세요
and they need
물결표
filling.
오랜만에 라이브 봅니다 히히.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, what ball is in here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for
이쁘게
offside.
안 들어갔어?
Xavi Alonso.
재밌게 하자. 이거
Tottenham
하는 거
finding their passes.
써봐요. 이렇지 뭐. 어쩌게 있느냐.
Mateus. Time and again they are
와,
repelled.
상대방 분도 진짜.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. He's through here. Oh, good ball. And Hullet! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. There was no
고생하시네요,
getting to
상대방
that. No
분.
getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
나이스.
고생하시네.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides,
아,
actually.
고마워라.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well,
예매하라.
with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 14.
Now it's Bale.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
진짜
Number 9.
Mateus,
Bale.
almost an hour gone.
Panes. Number
And it's
4.
Hullet. You can run onto that. Now it's Owen.
15. Substitution in
He's
progress.
missed, but not
The
by that
attendance
far.
for this match was
Well, even for him, that may have
72,306.
been a touch ambitious.
키키키키키키키.
Well, they've got it back in a
오웬
hurry.
뭐하냐?
Ronaldinho. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Ronaldinho.
와,
Platini.
와,
Roberto Baggio.
와, 꺾여요. 뭐야, 오씨.
Mateus. For Owen.
뭐야,
And the
뭐야.
counter is
Oosh.
on. Mateus. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
안 움직였어.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
와, 캔슬 안 된다. 미쳤다, 진짜.
Pitches it off him. Now it's Owen. Thuram does really
Wow.
well to win the ball there.
미쳤네, 진짜.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really
와,
well and
못
stopped
꺾어.
it.
Shevchenko. He's through. Now is he in? And the shot.
와,
He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
호호.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing the runner. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Played back in. Now the finish!
호호.
Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Tottenham have their second corner now. Ronaldinho!
헛다, 씨.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
위험하다.
불강력적이에요, 이 위험은.
Keep calm
이 위험은
and carry on.
불강력적이야,
That's the
씨.
job in a nutshell now.
Mateus stood his ground strongly. Roberto Baggio. Tottenham needed that. They really
먹힐
needed
것
it.
같다.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He is through here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? It's in.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
굿샷.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, such a clever touch.
가만히 있는다.
Interception. Hoisted in. Now that's well seen
가만히
to.
있어.
And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right...
와, 뭐 이런 서버가 다 있나 싶네요. 응? 이런 서버가 다 있나 싶어. 둘 다 진짜 호적. 아, 이럴 때 호마리우가 있어야 되는데. 아. 호마리우 없는 게 마음이 아프네.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which
이럴
holds
때
a special
호마리우
place
있어야
in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world.
호마리우 없으시군요.
Expectations rising.
오웬 그나마 드리블
Crowd
되잖아요.
hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk.
와, 안 꺾여.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this
뭐야?
collective
어디까지?
chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. And smartly reclaimed. Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, Peter, there's a player out there who'll have more touches than anyone else, I'd expect, and it's Deco, a man who wants to be at the hub of every move his team makes, and it's not all about him either. He really does play for his team.
He's a very smart finder of space. Tomiyasu. And it's Messi. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
저도 개의치 말자. 화내지 말자, 이 게임 하면서.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus running with the ball.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Yeah. Could move up a gear here.
아이고.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a
Aye.
side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Can he finish?
와.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mateus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Deco gets
Wow.
across and deals with it. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe!
이씨, 뭐야.
It is a very, very good save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. Now it's Deco. Vieira. And here's Mbappe.
와, 좋았다. 와, 잘 속였는데.
And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear.
일어나.
Out to the right. And the finish!
와, 개지렸다.
And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make
인생골.
the perfect connection.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Great hit!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Hullet. Luis Suarez. He has found the way through.
아이고, 너무 오래 끌었어.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
와, 패스 못하네요.
And now they
야야야.
can spring out of defence.
야야야야야, 이거 알면서도
Perfectly measured
당하네.
that. He's through and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Messi. Now it's Messi. And the ball's a good one here. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Suarez.
나이스. 와하.
Taken with style. They are right back in business. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time,
재밌어지는구만.
it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this
몹시
is fantastic.
재밌어지는구만.
If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game
왜
has brewed
이게
up here.
안 새?
Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Messi driving forward, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
아, 왜 셀 줄 알았을까?
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet.
나이스.
There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory.
오.
He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
이럴 땐 그냥 뻥.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
어? 아, 이런 거 크지.
Not started well enough. He's in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
우와!
It's Ronaldinho. Mbappe and the shot.
와, 이거 샜어.
They scored.
와.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal
대박.
down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been
마테도
emphatic.
약발 다 떨어졌나 보네요.
And
부채자가
that was
시급해
as
보입니다.
close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed
진짜
by the
누구야?
fact they've allowed him the space.
AMF. 진유? 진유야. 진유 한번 믿어봐. 진유 진짜 한번 믿는다. 제발 뭐라도 해다오. 어? 저거 뭐야 여기 왜 그래? 마태 조금 더 뛰어.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4.
So time for changes on both sides actually.
Numero 10.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
와, 딱 뛰어.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Attenzione, un cambio. La
Maradona.
squadra di quest'oggi è di 80.113
Maradona
spettatori.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
잡아 좀.
Plenty of space here. Mateus. Oh, he's been caught napping. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely worked.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pull it. Ronaldinho. Mateus.
아유.
That was very necessary. Turns and goes back. Kaka. Rummenigge. That is good strength. It's a pretty loose pass. And the keeper's got it again. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Maradona. He's having a go. And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
마태야. 약발 다 떨어졌구나. 마태야.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Not the
22.
best distribution from the
Il numero
keeper.
11.
Rummenigge.
Giocatori.
불안불안하다. 또 발만 뻗는다 또.
Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
안돼 제발. 아 미치겠네.
Kaka. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway
뚫리다.
time.
지려.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
아 이거 씨. 그거 아니야.
And they can counter here. Ronaldinho. Vieira.
야 뒷류 좋잖아.
If that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
it's Mohamed Salah. Kaká. Vieira wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's picked out the run. Oh no, that was never going to make it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.
딩요 줬는데요. 저기 저렇게 가니까 답이 없네. 진짜 딩요 줬는데.
키키키키키키키.
스트레스 받지 말고. 침착하게. 침착하게.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
이런 거 안 돼. 좀 제발.
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get onto this? That is a brilliant interception. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be, well,
I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary game. And it's Ronaldinho. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Mateus, it's a sharp pass. And here's Messi.
와, 그게 그렇게 간다.
It's a sharp little has a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
일어나.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Mbappe. Pull it. Mbappe.
감사합니다.
He scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
와, 내가 미쳤다고 저걸 신들린으로
Yeah,
땡겼네.
but I think they all know too well
나이스.
that things are far from done here, and while there's never
이거
a good
열렸으면
time to be
골이었다.
caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And they win it back again. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe.
찌르고.
Shapes to
야, 이 새끼야.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Backward it goes. Look at the space here. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
아, 뻥.
Two sides separated by the
힘에
game.
붙여.
Breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. Well played. Tomiyasu. Nicely aimed
어,
pass.
힘에 붙여.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly
Yeah.
from those guys up front.
And the finish! Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And here's Suarez. And he cuts out the supply. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
오!
Perfectly measured
가다,
back.
가다, 가다, 가다.
And he's been shifted off it.
찔러. 아,
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
아, 밑으로 길게 찔렀는데 게이지 채울 시간이 있다.
That's a little off target. Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. And Mateus.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ronaldinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Araujo spots it and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
힘에 붙인다. 힘에 붙여.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
와, 내가 걷다 줬댄다. 연병.
Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
연병. 힘에 붙여.
Going to be
힘에
disappointed with
붙여.
that.
아,
Interesting ball. Messi, and the shot!
아, 힘에 붙여.
They are right back in business.
패스가
Well, we're all back to square one.
원하는 대로 안 가.
And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side from one. Mateus! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge.
와, 살았다.
Mateus. Hullet. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Picked out brilliantly.
와,
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's well seen too. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
와, 힘드네.
Messi. So what can they make of this? Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira.
아,
And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Suarez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
진짜.
Le numéro 23. Le numéro 13.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Makelele. À leur place,
Now it's
le
Pullet.
numéro 22. Le numéro 17. Le numéro
Pullet
19.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it
Le
out.
numéro 4. Attention, changement.
Now it's Pullet.
와,
Yeah.
좀
Now, what
그렇지
about a
않았다.
counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Owen. Messi. Schneider. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent
쪼개,
on
쪼개.
stopping him outside the laws of the
쪼개.
game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Platini.
쪼개,
And it's Hullet.
쪼개, 쪼개,
Closing
쪼개
in on the
들어가.
last quarter of an hour.
아,
Now it's Cruyff. Messi. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff.
와,
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that is expertly dealt with. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
오, 아, 제발 그러지 좀
Well played. That
마.
has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet.
미치겠다, 서버가.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
키키키키키 흥분하지
Here's
마.
Platini. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Can he put it away? Oh, that's incredible!
미치겠다,
And
진짜.
that may just do it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Changement en cours.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
졸라
He's
힘들어요
someone renowned for
게임이.
his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Owen,
못 들었니?
taken back almost at once. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's good vision. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Owen.
아 더 안 먹.
It's a lovely neat
짤.
pass. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.
와, DB 345위. 괴수였어요, 괴수. 괴수였어, 진짜. 와.
와우.
아, 이제 날씨가 점점 더워지네요. 예. 아우, 덥다. 릴란이 가야지. 릴란이 무첨 샀는데 안 쓸 수 없지. 가야지. 가야지. 에투.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us.
위험한
And we are
타이어.
glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
토미.
We have already started here. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. And it's Eto. It's a good ball out wide.
우와.
Can he finish?
아, 이건 이게 이렇게
It's
기가.
him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. And it's Vieira.
아, 뒤로 들어간다.
Expected better, and so did he.
저건 내가 어떻게 할 수가 없다.
Pirlo is the guilty party there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Eto. Maradona. Rafael Leao. And here's Maradona. Well seen. saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
와, 뒤에 있었는데.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mateus, and now the breakaway, and it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
버터가 저기서 꼭 버터가 안 먹네.
They should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
됐다야.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Front-footed pressing going on here. And they win it back again. Rijkaard cuts it out. And here's Suarez.
뒤에 무너져군요.
Simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
꿍.
He's got a side of goal. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Messi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of
한 번씩
dissatisfaction.
들어가 주지.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Pull it. Shapes to shoot. Great
Matteo.
goal. It all deserved a better ending.
Mateus has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He could be in here. Oh, that's a key interception.
몇이야?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Luis. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
개웃기네.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance.
아야.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Chance to finish. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's the chance to counter. That's been intercepted. Maldini.
아니랬죠?
Pirlo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
할 수 있다고 믿어요.
Mateus.
믿어요.
Rijkaard.
믿어요.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And Mateus.
리더.
Well, that is a smashing piece of
공간이
defending from him.
확
Well, it's a nice
줄어드는군요.
idea, but the
이야.
execution was lacking. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred.
풀어요.
And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need
아이고.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you
개
want
잡듯이
to get back in
패는구먼.
it as soon as possible, but with
And Messi! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
yeah, I'd call
그러려면
that
뭐하니 이
transition
새끼야
with
저거.
fight. They won it back and
얘를
a
안
bit
두고
hard.
하는 거 없네.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mateus, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, easy pickings there.
뚱.
Now it's Messi. Hullet.
아우 위로 패스 못 내줘.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Now it's Eto. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
연병.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability
아이고.
until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Eto.
두가 왜 이렇게 기민해?
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Messi going face to face with his great rival. A noticeable change.
위로 왜 수를 못 내?
defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here.
야!
Mateus. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Luis Suarez. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers
나와,
will
한
always
건
have an
느끼고.
option with him.
한 것도 없는 새끼 말이야. 한 것도 없어.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there.
으쌰.
Italy have the chance to go the other way.
오, 나이스. 으잇.
He's felt that, hasn't he?
뛰어. 플라티냐.
Platini. Bellingham.
툭.
Vieira. And they can
얘들아.
counter here.
정신 이빠이 차려라.
Owen.
이빠이
And
차려
here's
정신.
Bale. No question, this
정신.
is the man you want to
아이
get to the end of
차려.
things. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
새끼들아. 어쩌라는 거야.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and
안 돼요.
annoyance.
아니.
Bale! Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by
Oh,
some smart
그래서 뭐까지
running
간다.
and movement. That's already something to admire, but
How about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that space.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
벌써?
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down
벌써?
to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good space and looking for options. And it's Vieira. Good pressure. Just
그냥
pounded him off it.
밀거든요.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
There's the hit! Should have equalised.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
They're up to 5 corners now.
회색이 짙구만.
Platini with the short one. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Vieira.
왜 더 놓치는 거지?
That early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
으아.
Vieira. And it's Baggio. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another
안
day,
되겠다.
but
여기까지 해야겠습니다. 스트레스 안 받는 선에서 그만해야 돼. 그만.